I'm fit to be black and tired. Do y'all hear me? Black and tired. I am. I'm just black and tired. Um, and not necessarily in that order. You hear me? I'm just, ooh, Jesus, honey. Uh, ooh, Rocky, I wish you would get your ass somewhere and sit down. Rocky's not here. Oh, Rocky's not here. But Rocky is in the comments, but she told me that she's going to be Steph. Or whatever she said, meaning she's not going to say anything. There she go right there, y'all. Don't say shit to her ass, because she almost made me pounce her. She going to send me a text message. Am I late? If it's 6:02 and I'm not on, I'm late, Rocky. Don't get cute. Come on in, nieces and nephews. Come on in, nieces and nephews. See? That's what makes me act the way I act. Now, you see, then she going to say, stop telling people her business. Okay? Listen, y'all. Come on in, nieces and nephews. It has been an exhausting week. We need one another. We need a virtual hug. Come on in. Oh, hey, everybody. Bridget Berry, hey. This is our safe space to be loved while being ourselves. So y'all better come on in here and talk to me, hunty. Talk to me. In a minute, it'll be all cold and shit. Y'all won't have nothing. Well, some areas it will be all cold, and all we will have is one another. You know what? I am not going to. Cause it seems like when I be hitting the wave thing, that does something. I'm not on my laptop again. Rocky, Jared was helping me. I did remember all the intricate details, the charge card and everything else. I brought it in from the office. Because I'll be trying to take it back and forth. I need to be careful until I get a bag. I don't need them to know what I be looking at all day. I do my work. And then I be trying to have me some fun with the things that I call fun. Look. Let's get started. Let's get started, honeys. Let's get started. Y'all know that is some good old cold ice water. And I used to say, y'all, I want the ice water so cold that it hurt my throat. But lately, I've been doing it so much that, hey, Diva, that it been hurting too damn bad. Hey, Brenda, look, they done finally got our R. Kelly, y'all. We knew it was coming. He a bad boy. I think that this was federal, because you know they had already did state. This was federal. And the young lady that they prosecuted him for, they're calling Jane Doe. So she must still be at a tender age, or really she wants her privacy protected. And both of which I do totally understand. So, you know, I just wish somebody would have saw what somebody did see, but he got help. You know what I mean? But you know what they say, if grandma had balls, she'd be grandpa. So all the wouldn't and hoping and wishing wasn't gonna change a damn thing, y'all. You hear me? So that's the story with R. Kelly. Now look, you guys might know about the Sweetie Pie trial, where Tim Norman is Miss Robbie's son, who sang backup, or, you know, with Tina Turner, and Tina graced her or blessed her with her own reality show. Anywho, the story goes that Tim took out all these damn insurance policies to the tune of $450, $4,050 on his nephew, Miss Robbie's grandson, that was not originally from here. She bought here hoping to make a difference in his life and he could make some changes. And Tim allegedly got with these 3 or 4 people, all of which have pled guilty, except for Tim. Tim got on the stand yesterday, wasn't it? And he said that, he's not guilty. He was a mentor to him. And he took out all this insurance money on him because some of the people he hung out with in the music world were seedy or whatnot. But he was the beneficiary of all these policies. But who are in addition to that, all the other people that were with Tim in this plot. Ooh, that's too bright, y'all. Bucky, how do I work this thing? All the other people said to be involved have pled guilty. Isn't that a shame? And it's like Tim has been a problem child, or he was a problem child. He's a grown-ass man now, but has been a problem child. It's like, when do you stop causing your mom heartache or your family heartache? I don't get that. Even going into the restaurants, I was not sold on him. And he has tried everything. He was practicing to be a rapper, boxing. It was something else. And it was like, it was. The fat lady has sung, look, you all got to go on. I hope it's still up. On YouTube and see Ray J getting with the Kardashians and Chris ass. Oh my God. He said that he was not going to be the bad guy. He spoke from his heart, and he said there are things that he wanted to participate with, like Dancing with the Stars and the Big Brother house and on and on. And nobody really want to fool with him because they keep linking him to the leak of this sex tape with him and Kim. And so then out of the blue, Kim said, no, Chris says she's going to take a lie detector test and be done with people saying that she was the one leaking the tape. And so he went off on that and said it was a fraudulent test and it was 3 different tapes. Oh, he talked, he showed receipts with text messages between him and Kanye and Kim. I say, Ray J, some of the buffoonery you do, I be wanting you to stop. But this time I want you to go tear their asses up. You hear me? Tear their asses up. Hey, Bad Apple. Tear their asses up. And he said, if I did all this, why y'all not suing me? Why y'all not suing me? If I'm supposed to be the bad guy and I leaked all this, he said, because if one person say something about y'all call y'all attorneys like it ain't nothing. What? Nobody's doing that to me. No, I was like, oh, honey. He said, and here I was trying to enjoy myself in the Dominican, and somebody sends this to me, how she started this, Chris started this up, talking about she want to do a lie detector test, and that's just trying to get her some ratings for this new program they got. Please tear their asses up. You got a family too. Y'all getting a think tank and pull some shit together. I'm so tired of them going to the depths of hell, finding sunken brothers to take down with them, and Kim crying and boo-hooing and giving Kanye a chance to be a hero and sending him out because she knows it's more than one tape. Woo-hoo, Mountain Dew. Woo-hoo, Mountain Dew. Miss Cardi B, who went to the strip club to fight this alleged woman who was getting it on with Offset, has accepted a plea agreement of 15 months. Um, she pled guilty, took a plea agreement, and she is on two charges. On two charges, and she's sentenced to 15 days of community service um, from that one part. But I do like that she also said that incidents from her past don't define who she is. I just love it. I mean, I can see the maturity in her. I just can't see it in the people around her. So, and she loved her man. She loved her man. I think she was just in it for the loving, you know.
Hi, TT Jam.
Hey.
It was making that noise again, so I was like, okay, let me come on and see what's going on.
It was.
Yeah, it was making that noise again. It was going shh. It was really loud in the back. So I don't know. It does that when you first come on, and then you bring somebody on, and once you go off, it doesn't do that anymore.
I'm about to get pissed off, Kay. I'm about to get real pissed off. Cause I don't know what the hell is going on. And you would have thought, since Rocky notifies me about everything, and she trying to be so quiet, she out of town with hers that she would have told me that, but she ain't told me nothing. Hey, Passy. So her ass get. You know what? I do want her to return, because I only want to fire her again. But that's it. What you cooking, Cassie?
Right now, deboning chicken. I'm about to make some. I'm about to do baked chicken and gravy with some mashed potatoes and some type of vegetable.
It sounds delicious. I'm really glad that I don't have your address, because I would find myself on your doorstep.
Hi, everybody.
More
I
than
I was coming up so I can stop the noise in the background.
Okay, see if it stopped. Go on and finish cooking. See if it stopped.
Okay, love you, TT.
All right, love you more. Wait a minute. Okay, she took her own stuff out. I believe your chicken is ready. Press that microwave for almost 3 minutes. You know who I'm talking to, y'all. The boy. Cut it out. Just cut it out. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking to. So don't even play like y'all don't.
Hey, look, I did it myself.
Okay, I'm liking that too, honey. So, yeah, Cardi B then pled to two misdemeanors, guilty to two misdemeanors, and doing 15 hours of community service. I mean, yeah, she donated money. They all should be donating money, but I can't tell people what to do with their money. But she knew this trial was coming up, so I'm not overly impressed that she donated $100,000. I'm just not. You know what I mean? Thank you, Cassie. And I'm not downplaying it at all. I just like hearing the growth in what she said, that her past improprieties or incidents don't define who she is. And I just loved it, because that was a true heartfelt statement. I'm glad she donated money to her school, but I like to see that growth in her, you know. And she ain't got shit to prove to me at all. Do you hear me? At all. Y'all see where DeSantis then flew these immigrants to the vice president's home in Martha's Vineyard. You know what kind of shit do he be on? You know what I mean? I can't imagine, you know, but he's working hard to maintain, which I think he has successfully done, maintain Trump's. I think you can turn it off now, Jared. To maintain Trump's base. You know what I mean? Um, he presents better than Trump. He speaks better than Trump. So he's the only one I see that can really threaten Trump. Okay. Um, hey Josiah. And but it's a shame that he would, gamble with lies, but that's what they do. That's what they do. Even Trump's base, that he wouldn't even shake hands with half of those people. He wouldn't sit in a restaurant and eat with them. They're used like garden tools, like the little hoes they are. You hear me? Look, Ice-T was saying that a lot of rappers are skipping jewelry because it's too dangerous in LA. He said that after PNB's death. Um, pardon me, I think it's just overall too dangerous. And it doesn't serve a purpose. And sometimes in our community, it has to be brought full circle for young folk to get that message. Because, I have heard several rappers say that they weren't fake jewelry, but why even do that? Because if it's looking like and sparkling like um, real jewels, that's just as dangerous. So I really am applauding if they're dialing it back, and it's just not LA at all. Because I've just recently heard one little rapper say that he's going to stop rapping and start investing more time in his family. So we just have to keep sending the message. I mean, I don't want any more deaths. That's got to stop. Y'all don't get mad at the girlfriend because she told where they were and they was getting ready to get them some Roscoe's. I think it's a shame, and his family is running off high emotions. I think a young lady should probably get somewhere and just sit quietly, because it really is sad all the way around, all the way around. And I can't imagine why we keep buying, because y'all just making, they killed the jeweler from Chicago, the young black guy, and he wasn't where he was at. He wasn't even at home. He was, taking care of something. He was on a social trip. He wasn't, I can't imagine why, you know, why it's so important to bedazzle yourself like that. I really, really don't. But, it's a lot of stuff y'all do that I don't do. Because I have to see my money working for me. You know what I mean? I have to see my money working for me. I have to feel like I've made wise decisions. If you keep living, you're not going to be 20 something forever. So all the people that you have in your camp that are around the same age, all I can say is why, because y'all equally don't know shit together. You know what I mean? So, like I tell my son, even if I needed an answer to a question, I'm not going to ask your ass, hey, Flame. I'm not going to ask your ass at 20 something. I don't need to hear, oh, here come my precious. I got to talk about her book, because I got to get that. I got that. It just sounds, it sounds too great. You might have stumbled up on something. What?
Oh, hello, the
Hey,
Jan Clan. TT
hey,
Jan. Hey.
hey,
Hey, Jan Clan. What's up, Flamettes?
hey.
Jan, you know I can't go live, but I can come in somebody else's live.
Oh, they really got you on in
Oh,
handcuffs.
girl. Bro, what you just did? Wash the dishes? Okay, I love you, son.
Oh, I love him too. I love you too, bro, bro.
Cause I ain't want to wash no dishes.
I know it. And he be taking care of you. That's your
I
right
give
or
out.
die.
Look, I give out allowance. Shouldn't that be a rule of thumb as a parent? If I give out allowances, I ain't supposed to wash a dish or mop a floor.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Mm-mm. I heard the snippet from the audio. Flame, I think you own to something with this. You hear me?
Girl, that shit was hard work. You go to hell,
I,
Jane.
I, I, I know it was hard work, and I was like, this almost broke Flame butt down. But when I heard it, I kept listening to it. I was like, I love it.
How was my voice, Jan? Because originally he wanted me to have a New York accent and the New York dialect. I never lived in New York, and if you've never lived in New York, you don't understand how difficult it is to talk the way that they do. Because the East Coast has an entirely different dialect that's very hard to attain if you're not around somebody who speaks like that.
Right, that is the
And I
truth.
couldn't get it. We tried
I,
it for one day. I'm like, I'm not gonna get this shit.
I
But
was
I'm
getting ready to say
Southern. I'm Missouri.
hear
I'm
I didn't hear
Missouri and
New York.
Arkansas.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear New York. I didn't hear that. I just heard like a popping type of person, and I loved it. I loved it because your mouth was flipped, and I could just see like the gyrations coming through. I loved it. I know it almost killed you, but I
Hey,
loved
y'all, hey, girl, it did kill me. I came back to life. Shit.
it.
Oh, I just look. Here's the funny part. They just paid me for that today. I got the email alert today that I just got paid for that today.
Wonderful. I bet that was
Not
sweet.
what I was expecting, but the book is doing fantastic.
Okay, I
So
got you.
thank you to the author who also read with me on the book, James Hannaham, who was a patient, wonderful guy, and he's like, I hired you because I saw you on They Ready. I was like, but you do know I've never done an audio book before, so it was a learning experience for the both of us. But he
Good.
was so patient, and he's a teacher anyway. He's a creative writer's teacher, so he had the patience and the
Oh,
capacity to
wonderful.
teach me.
I didn't know
And
he was the author.
yeah, he's the
Wonderful.
author, and he was like, so when we did it, if some lines I had to do 3 or 4 times, and he just did not like the way it came. And if I didn't like it, I said, let's do it again. He said, no, that was good. I said, I can do better. He loved that I told him I was going to jump in and be all in. So there was one line, I think it was
Good.
4 words that I did 42 times because the diction would not. And if you listen to it, I had to speak in the way that he wrote. So I kept thinking that all of the diction was typos because it was in Ebonics. So
Uh,
I kept correcting the typos with my slow ass. And it wasn't typos, it was the way they speak. And I'm like, babe, my mama fought for years for me not to speak like this.
right. And you can change this man's shit around. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It put me there. And if I'm gonna do an audio, I wanna feel like I'm there.
Oh, you guys have to download the book. It's don't nobody give a shit about what happened to Carlotta. It is a story of a young gay guy that went to prison, and a Latino guy too, not even black, a Latino guy. He
Hmm.
went to prison at 19 for being with somebody, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and was just accessory to a murder that he did not commit, and spent 22 and a half years in prison. And every horrific thing that you could think happened to this young man in prison happened to this
Happened.
young man in prison, and he left his 5-year-old son. When he left, his son was 5. He came back, the son was grown. But in jail, he got turned out, and he came back as transgender, on drugs, and oh my God, y'all, oh my
Oh,
God. And so I had to channel all of those emotions. Meanwhile, sitting just like Jan was sitting for 8 hours. I
oh
couldn't
goodness.
move. I couldn't move my hands. I couldn't wipe my nose because the audio picked up everything.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh yeah.
made because I'm so used
Everything.
to walking around and just shifting in my seat and shit.
Right.
I couldn't do any of that. Oh, it was like somebody had a gun to my head and I was in prison.
Oh my God. See, I
Oh,
didn't
the
know
book is
that.
everywhere. Amazon, you can order it on
Okay.
download on Amazon, Apple, Spotify. It's an audio book, or you can order the actual book if you want to read it. But to
No,
hear my voice, you have to get the audio version.
no, and because when you sent out that snippet, I thought, I'm there. I'm
Did it
there.
sound like me though?
It sound like you. It sound like you in character. It
Oh,
sound
okay.
like him because we know your voice, but I felt like I didn't feel like you were trying to be him. I felt like you were him.
And thank you, Jan. And James Hannaham, who was, I'm telling you, the man was so cool and so patient. And so when it got down to because my character's name in the book is Carlotta Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Carlotta Mercedes. So when Carlotta first saw her son, she went away as a man. She came back as transgender. But with all her toughness, with all her strength, when she saw her son,
Mm-hmm.
it melted all of that anger and bitterness away because she realized this is my baby and I want my. So when we got into that part and I made it so real, James stopped almost in tears and was like, wow, you get the dad part so good. I say, James, I'm a dad.
I'm a
It's
dad.
like it's like if I was away from my children and I saw he said, oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
Right.
Oh, we had a come to Jesus moment in a booth that was looked like smaller than a prison cell. I say, James, who topping tonight, me or you?
You killed it.
Thank you, Jan.
You killed it.
The name? Can I pin the name of the book? This
Oh
not my
hell
page
yeah,
to
cause
pin.
while you pinning it, I'ma say it again.
Yeah,
Didn't nobody give a shit what happened to Carlotta?
and his author. His name is James Hannaham,
Not
Hannaham, Hannaham.
ooh.
And saying to boot Mark Merriweather, where you been? Mark Merriweather, I love that you post my fans everywhere. You say they save
Yeah.
lives. I see you all over the world. Thank you,
Uh huh.
player.
Uh huh.
I love
Yeah.
your support and I appreciate it.
Yeah. He plugs you. If he ain't shit, he a good daddy and he is loyal to the end. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. But I'm
Yeah, y'all
definitely
ordered the book. I'm telling y'all, and y'all tell me, and I want to know y'all honest opinion on what y'all think. Cause let me tell y'all something. Cause Cassie wrote a book. Well,
gonna.
when you get ready to do that audio part, girl, that book gonna kick your ass. But the
Mm-hmm.
difference will be is your words. So you're telling your story.
Your
See,
story.
I was telling somebody
But
else's
yes, you
story.
were. Yes, you were.
And some of the things that were relatable was prison. I had a prison experience, and I'm a dad. Now I never had the drug experience, unless you count these edibles right here.
No.
If you count, I,
It's a lot of money to do that.
Oh
but
shit.
all the being raped in prison and I'm telling you, you have to listen to. It's so many components and levels to Carlotta Mercedes and how she became Carlotta Mercedes
Mm-hmm.
and going back to her family and acceptance and love and you guys are going to be floored. But when I read the story, I was like, because he sent me the manuscript, I was like, wow, because you forget that this happens every day of the week, all day long to somebody's son, to somebody's son.
But you can't. Your craft came through. You were you. I could see you, your movement. I could see your craft. I mean, and you're right. You couldn't move because that audio is crystal clear.
Oh, they're definitely talking about making a movie Incognito Hope, but I don't think they would use me for the movie. I think they would use you know who I think will be great for the movie, but they just have to put makeup on her to make her young. Um, MJ Rodriguez, Michaela J from Pose. That's my bitch right there. Anyway,
Okay.
I think that she has that New York accent. She has that. Oh, she would kill that.
Yeah, but they gonna have to plug you someplace in that movie.
Oh, I could be like the friend or something in prison. I could be,
Okay.
I could be something like that. I definitely want a part in the movie, but I
Right.
wouldn't want to do the lead. My acting would not be up to par at the point in time unless I took some classes. They really got me ready. It's not like I don't think that I could do it, but she went in at 19. Now, bitch, me looking like I'm 19 gonna be the hardest thing in the world.
They can get somebody else to play 19 and then move.
They could get Shangela to play 19, and I can play the older. I can play Carlotta when she get out of prison.
Now,
Ooh.
see, that would work. That would work.
but they need, but she was actually Latina. The character was actually Latina.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
I personally think that they should use like Michaela J. She's a good actress. She's an established award-winning actress, and I think that little bitch would tear it in half.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. But I can't wait, and they definitely have to give you something. They definitely have to give
Oh,
you
they're
something.
gonna have to give me some more money if they want me to go on the book tour because they didn't pay me what I was promised, and I'm on my Monique right now. Pay me or kiss my dick in the face.
But by a lot or a little.
We'll talk offline.
All right. Ooh, I don't like that.
Just in case they thinking about me for the movie, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot.
Look, look, look. Your girl who won the Emmy,
Cheryl Lee.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was very insulted at Jimmy Kimmel. Were you insulted that for his bit to introduce
Quinta Brunson.
uh-huh that he
I watched Quinta Brunson on Jimmy Kimmel yesterday when he apologized, and you know what she said? You didn't steal my moment. I had a great time.
okay, I saw
Sometimes you
that
need
too.
to just. Shirley shouldn't even commented on that.
She
Her night.
shouldn't
It
have.
was all
That's
about her. It was all about her that night.
yeah,
There's no need for her to comment on that. She
yeah,
won very deservingly. I was so happy for her. Her
yeah.
speech will go down in history.
In history.
So there was no need for her to comment on it. Quinta
That
Brunson wasn't offended, so why should anybody else be offended? And
good.
guess what?
Okay,
Quinta
now those
Brunson still won. Shit.
those were my thoughts. And she was a
Yeah.
lot more graceful. And Jimmy Kimmel would be the last person in the world who would
Because he
try.
seems like the nicest guy. I met
Yeah.
him too. Tiffany Haddish introduced me to him when she did the movie with Billy Crystal in 2019. The
Okay.
nicest guy. He knew who I was and everything. I told him I was going to be on this couch one day. It ain't happened yet. But nigga, whenever you decide you want to call me, a bitch is ready. I got the perfect dress for you too.
I was
Ooh.
getting ready to say ready and dressed. Okay, those were my thoughts too. And I
So
was like,
Jan, the show was great.
okay,
Last night. The energy was fantastic.
good.
They're gonna give us 6 weeks to build it up, so we're looking forward to it, and I'm excited about it. It's a variety show. It's called Free Voices, and we had a comedian there. His name was Jericho, the white boy. I put the clip up where he made the cards disappear in my
He's
hand.
a magician, isn't he?
Yeah. It's a variety show. You can do everything. I say
Oh,
now.
okay.
If you could turn this penis into a vagina, but you got to turn it back.
Right.
We
He was good. He was good. And I could see the surprise on your face when he put them cards in your hand.
because I didn't feel nothing move or anything, and they really did disappear.
Because I thought you were in on it with him.
No, we just did that right then and there. His girlfriend taped it, and so I gagged. That's why I laughed. Because if you look at my face, I was flabbergasted. Like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, what
I saw
happened?
you laughing.
And so
Yeah.
somebody was in my inbox said, "Flame, did you call the white boy nigga?" I said, "You must be a new fan because I call everybody nigga
Everybody. Right. Everybody.
because the nigga is not a black person. Do your
No.
research. The nigger is an ignorant, and I didn't mean like he was an ignorant stupid person. It's just one of the words that I use.
Yes.
So if you offended by my live, get the fuck off. Shit.
Right. That's easy. No, when I saw that, I was like, now that was too smooth. Either Flame was in there on that,
I went in
and
on it.
and you did have a shocked look on your face. I was like, I'll be damned.
Because I thought I would have
enjoyed
felt something move or gyrate or vibrate or something. I ain't
Yeah.
feel nothing. And girl, when I looked down, I was like, oh my God.
And that was good. That was real good.
And the audience was predominantly Caucasian and
Okay.
they had the best time. I asked them, I said, were you guys entertained? They erupted, which is
Good.
all I want to do. I want to entertain people.
Right. 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 Well, y'all gotta put it on the radio or plug it some kind of
Oh,
way.
Jamie Masada, the owner of the Laugh Factory, has called today. We're moving the show time to 7:30, and he said he is about to have a media explosion. So I think that this will make it great, and this gives me a capacity to do what I want to do. I'm in a place where Hollywood executives and bigwigs can see me. This is God setting me up for what I really want to
Yes.
do. which
Yeah.
is host the Oscars, Emmys, Tonys, Grammys, BET, MTV, all that shit. So
Yeah.
somebody needs to see me. Ain't nobody gonna see me sitting on this couch. They're gonna see
No.
me in Hollywood one night when they had a meeting and they don't want to go home. And let's go get a drink at the comedy club. And
Right.
the brilliant bitch called the Wiz, because y'all can now address me as the Wiz, gonna be on stage talking her shit, and they gonna think that's the bitch we need right there.
They know you. You're a legend. And you better start believing it. They know you. You're a legend.
But
You
for
are
what reasons? Because they know me for other reasons. Because they always at me about the alphabets.
no, because you open the door. You open the door for trans women, period. You open the door for just standing in your truth. You open the door for being a hell of a comedian. You stand amongst comedians. It has nothing to do with being trans because you are a damn good comedian.
Thank you, Jan.
You
So
know,
last night I think I pushed the envelope though, y'all. It is called Free Voices, and so we were talking about the loss of comedian David Arnold, who was a friend of mine, and so many people. And so I was like, well, a whole lot of people died. Child, the Queen didn't die. I said, but let me tell y'all what happened. The Queen was in great health until Harry brought that black bitch home. Harry fucked her up because she wasn't gonna never leave that office to Charles, because she knew Charles didn't have the mental capacity to be the
no,
king. He wasn't gonna
no,
never die. But
no.
baby, when Harry brought that black sister home, that black girl magic is real. Baby,
Right.
ever
She
since
just
he brought
fell over
home, she got
backwards.
the first day she got the sniffles, the second day she got a cold, then she got corona. Bitch, all kind of shit stop on.
She flipped over backwards.
I said, baby, that black girl said, okay. Harry said, I ain't, you know that good, you know it must be good to Harry, because he didn't even denounce the queen. That nigga went full on Zamunda, Eddie Murphy, and Coming to America. I denounced being king. I don't want to be king. I
Right.
said, that's some good pussy right there.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah, and I ain't mad at him. And that's what I've been telling them. You know, all these good English people. I said I too am very sad to see the Queen go. I
Yeah.
really did like her. I said, but either y'all gonna be mad that Andrew is a perv, or y'all gonna be mad that his wife was a walk and tell all and sold everything to get a dime? Or you gonna get mad that Camellia ruined Diana's life? Because Megan gonna stay black for the rest of her life. You know,
Ain't Camilla like 2 years older than the queen?
no. But you can tell she's had so much work done to her face. Now I didn't say it made her brand new, but she has. They spent a lot of money on her face and tried to build up her wardrobe. Because she said that she was going to be
That
compared
ain't gonna
to
make
Di.
that coochie no younger. That coochie
No,
still old. That coochie
no. And
old.
you know what? That's the only reason Charles don't cheat on her ass, because he know everybody watching. You hear me?
That's that old
Everybody.
coochie. That's that old coochie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Oh
ain't
yeah.
never had no old coochie.
No, I didn't gave away some old coochie, but I
Okay, so y'all can go on. I see all y'all comments about what they did, and understandably so, but y'all work with white folks, and white folks did the same thing in this country, and you ain't
right,
mad at them. So let
right,
that go. That
yeah,
wasn't even, just I understand it. It's history. You
yeah,
know, she didn't personally do it. She was over the monarchy and that did, but y'all need to stop all that.
yeah,
That woman's dead. Now, I'll tell you what I
yeah.
would like to get is that crown. Ooh, that purple crown with all them
Ooh,
jewels. Good God. You know them jewels real, too. That's the
oh
good
yeah,
shit.
oh yeah, and her sister-in-law will were tastefully bejeweled at one of the ceremonies, uh, and I think Charles has done well. He has spoken well. He has extended the olive branch. And I just think, that they're off to a good start. They're off to a good start. But ain't that crazy how all these people around Putin coming up dead? Now, that's what y'all should be worried about. All these people coming up dead next to Putin. The man in the hospital, he fall out the hospital damn window. Come on now. This other man, he didn't got suffocated. I'm like, now, Steven Seagal, you better try to get your ass back or do something.
Jen, how's the show going? I'm glad you still got it up and running. How long have you celebrated your 1 year yet?
I don't know. You don't want to have me doing this stuff. I don't know if it's been 1 year or not. Flame, you the only one that can
Where's
remember
Rocky?
that.
Rocky, no.
Rocky asked, well, first I need to kick her ass because she's not here again tonight. But I will ask her because she do have a way of remembering stuff too. She really do. She really, really do. But it's been fun. Everybody been great. The exchange has been wonderful. You know, um, and I don't travel outside of the people that I know a lot just because it's too many purrs out there. You know what I mean? Wanting to get on. Oh, there she go. There she goes. She said, "Yeah, it's been a year." I thought you
Hey,
weren't gonna
Rocky.
say shit, Rocky. Shut up, then.
Hi, Rocky. Oh, Jan, have you guys watched the Sherry and the Jennifer shows?
I have, and I will talk to you off camera. Um, I went into it open-minded, but God don't like ugly, and I'll let you apply that to whichever one that you
Oh,
want to apply to.
oh,
And
Jan is throwing that old down south southern shade. I love it. Bless her heart.
yeah, bless her heart, Lord. But and the other young lady, I think that they're just trying to strike while the coals are hot. I don't think everybody who sings, dance, that they're not meant to host in my mind. In my mind.
I think Jennifer needs a co-host,
Yeah.
Ed McMahon, and
Okay.
I think I miss Norman. I wish Sherry would bring Norman back.
Yeah. And Norman's not there?
He hasn't been there. Her executive producer has been
Really?
there.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Like I said, God don't like ugly, but bless her heart. But it is what it is. No, uh, that's gonna be a hard pass for me. Uh, Rocky, shut up! You don't tell me don't be messy. Messy is
She ain't being messy. She ain't said shit.
Messy is my middle initial. Um, but I wasn't feeling that at all. You hear me? And nor was I feeling your girl Tamron's new hair when she had P Valley on there. She needed to get that style with some holding spray first.
Oh, it kept falling.
Yeah, and now that she's got it more like asymmetrical on one side, it looks a lot better. But my baby Joy Reid is the one who hit it out the ballpark. Her shit look good to me. So it is what it is.
Oh, they say
But
Norman is still there. He's just off camera. Well, we need him back
uh,
on camera. His personality was big.
okay,
His energy was transfer. His energy was good through the raves. I need him back.
okay. See, I sat and I tried to remove everything from me that wasn't Christian like, and so it was just a hard no for me. A hard no for me. So
Did you watch Karamo's show? Cause Karamo got a new talk show too.
I know now I have to catch. I don't think that's gonna do like he think people gonna do. I think he should have stopped by my house and got him some good luck coochie to send him off. Um,
I
but
don't think he's interested in coochie.
really,
Oh, wasn't he on Queer? Wasn't he on Queer Eye for the gay guy? Queer Eye on one of them shows.
I don't recall.
Not Karamo, the one that's on CNN. I'm talking about the guy that was on Queer Eye. He has a talk show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he
Yeah,
damn sure
no.
ain't interested in no
No,
coochie.
no, 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 no. But Chris Kumo gonna do.
Oh,
Uh,
Cuomo. Yeah, I'm not. I
yeah.
wasn't talking about Cuomo. I was talking
Okay.
about Karamo.
Okay. No, no, no,
Because
no,
I'm
no,
like
no.
coochie, girl.
If I would,
You show him,
right.
girl.
If
You
I
show him a
showed
pussy, he's
him
gonna
what
jump
was
out
in
his
my
skin.
right, right, he would still be crying of what I showed him if I showed him that. Yes. So I haven't caught his show yet either, and um. I want to. I think Chris' show comes on, or it came on the 12th, or either it's coming on. I know it's this month on the 29th or something like that. So I want to
Okay,
get.
so Jan, we you started me on it, and then we got off the subject. What did you think of the Emmys? Because I did watch.
I did too. I thought I enjoyed it.
I did too.
I
How'd you like Keenan?
I thought he did a wonderful job. I did.
You know why I liked Keenan? Because Keenan did everything they told him to do.
Well, yeah.
Keenan was the safest empire they ever could have got.
Right. Well, he is a good boy. And I ain't mad at him for knowing how to play the game. You know what I mean? If you watched his interview that he did with Mike Tyson, and so Mike Tyson called himself a nigger, and he said, I don't see you as that. And he said, you don't know me. And that's what I am. And Keenan stood his ground, not in a combative type of way. He just said, I see you as being a legend, a man amongst men, somebody who has changed the world. And Mike, all Michael could say is, I don't see it. He said, well, I see it. So he is one of those, I'll do what you ask me to do. I know how to play the game. I know how to feed my little biracial daughters. And I ain't mad at him about that. Because it
Uh-huh.
took a lot of whatever to stay on Saturday Night Live that long. So, you know.
Okay. So I seen y'all mention Zendaya's name. Okay, let's go to fashion.
Okay.
Zendaya was my favorite of all the dresses on the red carpet.
Really?
Yes, she was. Because it was classy. You know,
Yeah.
she a size zero. She can wear any
Right,
goddamn
right,
thing.
right. She
And
is.
she was my absolute favorite on the show, period. I would have liked Kerry Washington's dress if she wouldn't have wore them goddamn black pantyhose and them black shoes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I did like her dress. And I tried to look over the pantyhose and the shoes. And
And
I'm,
Cheryl's speech was so good
yeah.
that that wasn't one of my favorite dresses of hers either. But
No,
because
it
her
was
speech
not.
was so good, it was distracting. Because when I tell you that split was choking the shit out of her thigh, I
Yeah.
mean it was strangling it.
Yeah, but who was the babe who got up there and expended her time, and then she started dancing when they kept trying to get her ass off the
My girl
stage?
Jennifer Coolidge, baby, Jennifer Coolidge is fantastically funny. I love her.
When she said, because first not her dress had gotten too little, and
I'm coming
she
to be able
wasn't
to. I ain't gonna be
lying.
on.
She wasn't lying. Her dress
You ain't going no
was
motherfucking where.
squeezing.
Uh, yeah,
Her
it was
dress
strange.
was squeezing. Hey, LB, her dress was squeezing. That dress was squeezing that butt. But when and then they gonna put on some upbeat music to try to send her off. And when she started to dance, flame, I laughed so hard. But you know what? I'm not opposed to those big old dresses that Lizzo be wearing. I just couldn't be the person helping her with all that shit. You know what I mean?
That was not my favorite.
I think because it was red and it made her pop. But all that
She
extra,
looked like a Pop Tart, bitch. I didn't like all that shit.
but you know who mind they manners really good was RuPaul. Cause you
I
know
missed RuPaul. Was RuPaul on there? I didn't see RuPaul.
he mind his no, it wasn't RuPaul. Was it RuPaul y'all, or was it the one, tell me who it was, y'all. What, no, it wasn't RuPaul. It was Porter.
Billy Porter was
Billy
there.
Porter. He mind his manners really well. Uh, and I appreciated that. You know what I mean?
I didn't even see him on the red carpet.
Yeah. Because you know he will put some shit on. And you know he will. You know.
Uh, uh,
So
uh.
I was glad that he minds his manners. But I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it, you
I
know.
enjoyed it too. I enjoyed the lady who won the older white actress. I can't think of her name. She had the white dress on and had kind of like a thing around the shoulders, and you could see like her top part of her chest. I can't think of her name. I liked her dress too.
Wait a minute, you're not talking about the blonde? Was she blonde?
She was blonde. Yeah, she's an
Yeah,
older woman though.
yeah, I liked her too. I liked her too. It was just good to me, you guys. It really was good to me. Um,
Okay, let's go to the interviewers. I like Laverne Cox with dark hair, but I
yeah,
did not like that outfit.
I did not like her outfit at either. But she's been kind of touch and go with me since she did the whole Will thing,
Oh yeah.
Will and Jada thing. I was like, I mean, again, just because
Oh,
you,
Jean Smart. Thank you, Paisley. That's who it was. I loved her
okay,
white dress.
okay,
She looked classy.
she did.
My biggest disappointing look for the entire night
Was.
was the comedian. What's his name? He did Rothaniel.
Mm-mm.
Gerard Carmichael with the fur coat on in
Oh
80,
yeah, and
90-degree
no
weather
shirt.
in fucking
Okay.
California with no shirt on.
Yeah.
It was the Emmys, not the BET Awards or the
Right.
MTV
Right.
Awards.
Yeah. And he spoke well, but I couldn't put it all together with
Not when he
the.
said, "I don't know what to say. I'm just thank you, and I'm leaving. I'm out of here."
He said that he got a winner's block or winner's fear, so he was going home. But I didn't understand that ensemble at all. At all. It made me very angry when he walked up there with that fair on and no shirt.
Girl, he
That
better be
wasn't a
glad them.
place.
He better be glad them Peter people wasn't there. They threw paint all over their goddamn
Oh, you
coat.
know, oh, they would have.
Them Peter
He
people
would.
knew to fuck with everybody except one person. They knew never to fuck with Aretha because Miss Aretha was not gonna play with
Oh
him. Bitch,
no,
Miss Aretha kept a pistol in her purse.
no, Aretha. They knew better, but that I don't know how he got past them because all it takes is a phone call and there they go. But he pulled it off. He pulled it off and got out of there. But we don't know who was waiting on the outside for him either. But um, he
His
did.
trade.
You ain't shit, Flame.
She
But
went home to get her bowels rearranged. They moved some furniture in her booty hole.
yeah, she had to just do a fleet because I know she kept the entrees pretty simple for the last 2 days, especially with him winning. And I was very happy for him. Very
Oh
happy
yeah, I
for
was happy that he won for best comedy special. It gave me hope that when I do get mine, maybe a man can win a special, win
Yeah,
an award.
yeah.
What kind of
Oh
speech
yeah.
would I give? Ooh, what kind of speech would I give? Oh, first of all, fuck that. What
No,
kind of dress would I wear? Y'all
no.
already know. It would be one for the red carpet and one when I get inside the building.
Right. Oh, it's definitely gonna be scandalous. It's definitely gonna be scandalous. But and even with you being on the inside with the gown, I think your speech would be so tasteful because you've got so much life and history in you. You know?
I'm gonna go up to the microphone and say, "How you doing?"
And spoken like a true legend of another legend. So, but
Oh,
yours
Cheryl, baby, when Cheryl did that speech, I was like, okay, the image is over.
oh, she shut it down.
Now that's my sister, and I talk to her often. I think she's a little salty with me right now, but I'm gonna say it any goddamn way. She started off a little flat with that singing, but she found her
Yeah,
note after about 32
she did.
seconds. I
She
timed
did.
it
And,
about
and,
24
and
seconds.
she did. When she first started, I said, maybe this wasn't for you. But when she got started and that confidence kicked in, she was a bad person.
So
You
what's
hear me?
funny is in February, when I started watching Abbott Elementary, I was on live and I told y'all to watch it. I started back
Right,
this past February.
right.
I called her and told her, "You're gonna win this. You're gonna win an Emmy for this." She
I
said,
remember you
"You're
said
going to
that.
win an Emmy for this."
I
And
remember you
her
said
son Etienne, who I consider my nephew, my homie, I love Etienne, texted me the other day. He said, "Unctie," because he calls me Unctie. He said,
that.
"Unctie, you called it. You said." I said, "I
Yeah.
said it. I knew
I
it."
remember when you called her and you said that. Flame, that's what I'm saying. Don't put no energy in these hateful bitches because you have been the wind beneath a lot of people's wings. Do you hear me?
That was
So
gas. That wasn't me. That was gas.
no. No, that was you. And I don't even want to start naming names because I understand that people like a lot of different people. But every suggestion that you've given somebody, every time you've rooted for somebody, it hasn't been at the kitchen table. You have echoed it over and over again. And they have used what you have said and come out on top, and come out on top. So, God don't like ugly for your little friend, your little church friend, and you know who I be calling your little church friend. And yes, 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 your little matronly friend. But because ain't nobody gonna tell me who I can say yay or nay to, and my name bears no. So, but bless her heart, Lord. That's what I say.
That's the oh, bless her heart.
God
Y'all
bless
do
her.
know that means fuck that bitch. Bless her
Yeah,
heart.
bless her heart, Lord. So hey, it is what it is. I'm not angry. Uh, you know, uh, but again, I remember when you called that for sure. I remember when you called that.
I was happy when she won. I was almost in tears. Because I know how long she's been
Yeah,
wanting that, and she's been wanting that recognition, and she has worked hard for it.
yeah, yes, she has. And that's why I think that I was so offended when she took her night to start talking about Jimmy Kimball. I was like, leave it alone. Leave it for the kitchen table. Go home and change your clothes, put on your duster, and talk to the people that you got at your crib about what you thought. But again, uh, I was just kind of disappointed in her.
Girl, I see
Ruining.
the first time I seen her was on Dreamgirls back in '81 on Broadway.
Okay.
I think I was 19.
See, you're the only person that can remember all that shit and dates and times and you know, you know, get
No,
off the
Christian Carson. Jimmy was fine. Child, Jimmy, let me tell
yeah,
y'all something. Hollywood is crazy. But if
yeah.
Quinta wasn't upset and she still received her award and it took no shine off her, they never pivoted the camera down on Jimmy.
No,
Quinta just so damn short you probably still saw it. But
right.
Quinta said her speech and kept it moving.
And he did a thumbs up. He was doing a bit. He also uh dibbles in comedic, roles. It was nothing wrong with that, especially with what the person said that brought him out there. That he got into the skinny martinis. Quit it. It was a wonderful night. It was full of humor. Hell, I wasn't mad at him getting his damn clothes dirty. What the hell I'm gonna be mad? Yesterday she did go on his show. He did apologize, and she said for what? I didn't. My moment wasn't ruined.
She
That
said
she
I had a she said I had a great time.
and so don't let's not make everything a damn fight. I laughed my butt off, and that's just it. That's just it. It was I don't think it had anything to do with being white privilege. I just think he was a comedic bit, and that was it.
Well, it definitely was one of those ones that we could have missed. Let's just be
Yes,
very honest,
yes,
because it wasn't funny.
yes.
But it wasn't mean. It just wasn't
No,
funny.
no, it was not mean. And that's what I'm saying. The guy who drug him out there, you know, um, because when I think of Jimmy, I think he's so reserved about a lot of things. But anyway, we could go back and forth. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And like you said, she's fine. She won. I was very happy for her. They were introducing the lineups yesterday, and I watched Abbott Elementary again, and just
Look at
happy.
Jan. Look at my man. Look at my man.
That's a damn shame. Timmy, you a dog.
Baby, he think this is his bed and he is
I
my
know.
man.
I know. saw the way y'all woke up. I was like, he got kids.
Timmy think that he is my man, baby, a son or
Yeah, he
something,
do. Yeah, he do.
and more spoiled than anybody in the house.
I know he is. I know he is. Timmy, big old butt.
Come here, Gibble. Come here. Come here. Say hello. Come and say hello. Oh,
Hey,
say hello.
Tin Man.
Say hello.
Hey, Tin Man. Hey, Tin Man.
Timmy be trying to kiss me in the mouth like we fucking.
and be and be
And I'm
down
telling
here.
you, he come and lay in my bed, and I got a pretty big queen size bed because I downsized to a queen size. He lay in the bed like you just lay, and he lays in the most inconvenient places, and like just work around me. This is my shit.
That's the way he do it.
Hey,
That's
Gibble.
Tim. That's Tin Man at the best. What y'all cooking for dinner?
Oh, I want some succotash.
Ooh, you better make some chicken wings with it.
I want mine with bacon in it. I don't even need nothing else. I want it with some okra, fried corn, and tomatoes, bell pepper, onion, celery, my good seasonings, and some bacon. And I'm telling you right now, girl,
That sounds
that's a
good.
poor man's meal. Even though I ain't no poor he she we, but it's a poor man's meal, baby, and I love it.
No, I like tash, and that sounds good. I've never had it with bacon in it. I've
Girl,
just,
you know my fat ass I put bacon in cereal. Knock it off.
but you know what? I'm just that ghetto. I want like a plate full of wings next to it, and I go at it long and hard, baby. Long and
Ooh, that sounds so dirty, long and hard.
I
Ooh,
tried to. I tried.
that
Look,
sounds y'all.
I tried to. That's what I do. That's just what I do. So good. Both of y'all can cook. LB can cook and you can cook.
LB ain't don't eat succotash. She ain't gonna cook it.
Uh,
What
uh,
does okra taste like? Like good pussy?
okra tastes like okra, honey.
And make the same noise as good pussy. Talk back to you. You youngsters will call that macaroni and cheese, but us
Right,
old heads that know what good is will
right.
call it okra.
You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. So you moving the white party and the brunch to Houston in April.
Yeah, we look at April the 29th or the 30th is the projected dates. We looking for a venue. We've been waiting for this email from this other venue, but just the way they was over the phone, I think I'm gonna spend my money somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, once you get done, it'll be nicer than nice. I do
Cause my
believe
money
that.
spends everywhere, baby.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. When you get done, it will be equally as nice.
Oh,
I know.
y'all know. I was on live on my other page because I can't go live on my IGGL, so I can go on live with somebody. So I went
Right.
on live with my other page, but I took two lovelies while I was on live. Oh, I felt one of them just, girl, the whole house just shook. I felt it, and it ain't an earthquake.
No, I can only do a half. I don't even know what made me do a whole one with you. I don't even know why.
You thought you was grown. You had put your big girl panties on.
No, because I said you did too. You said yeah, and you showed them, and so I was like, I don't know if I should have did that one. And that thing put me on my back for 2 days straight. Never again.
Baby.
Never again. I know
Hi,
why.
Bobby C. Hi, your toots. Hi, Bobby Clifford.
Hey, Bobby. Is it spring yet? Because now we have an Indian summer. Allergies are getting kicked up, Bobby. It
Mm.
was allergies I was knocked the hell out for 2 days
Girl,
straight. Couldn't even scared to
we had to
take
go
my
put our
children.
hand up under her nose. She slept in the same position for like a whole day. She didn't even change positions.
I sure did. Look, I was scared to take my Zyrtec the next day. That's the God honest truth. Bobby, I know y'all finally done with the house. And knowing you and how meticulous you are, I know you have done everything. Everything. Everything.
And Bobby is the best. But don't
Yes.
call Bobby and say, "Girl, I just wanted to check in. I love you. I just want to get 5 minutes to say hello." Because
Right.
5 minutes will turn into 47.3 minutes, baby, fucking with Bobby on the phone. Miss Bobby plays no games. She just gets on. Miss Bobby gets on, and there are no breaks. It's just like, breathe, Bobby. Just breathe. I love Bobby, though.
I do. I do love Bobby, but I love when she does this. We'll talk too much. I do. She's a
She said
very
she got diarrhea of the mouth. You ain't got no damn diarrhea. It's always
no,
love, Bobby. But, girl, you know you would get on a,
no.
woo! Somebody done shot the rocket, and the rocket ain't going to stop for quite some time.
She's a really informed person. You know what I mean?
For the record, Flamettes, I miss y'all too. I miss Love Lounge, but
I do.
I'm sick of them fucking with my page,
Yeah.
and y'all don't be tipping, so hey,
Maybe y'all will appreciate one.
if
You
you
know?
come to my show on Wednesday nights though in Hollywood at the Laugh Factory, it's like a live Love Lounge. It really is.
Is it really?
Yeah, because I had the DJ Count play my music and I talk my shit because I'm hosting. I don't have to do stand up, so I can be me.
Oh, I didn't know you were hosting.
Yeah, it's my show. I'm the host, so it's like a live Love Lounge.
Oh, Flame. I mean, I seen your name up there, and but to me, you do that anyway because you are the legend. You are the name. You are the one that I didn't know that. That is wonderful. So yeah, you definitely bring a flavor to it. Oh, I
Oh,
love, I love, I love.
oh, somebody ordered love. Somebody ordered lovelies. Okay.
Did they put all their pertinent information in there?
They did. I'm gonna go out and mail them out. What time is it?
Well, it's 5:09 your time.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go out and mail
It's 5:09 your time. What that tired ass Fantasia been doing?
them. Fantasia worked last night in San Diego.
Oh, did she? Okay,
Uh huh. Hey,
okay.
Cassie, listen to that audio book, girl, and get ready. Cause I'm telling you right now. But the best part about it, Cassie, is you telling your story. I was telling
Yeah,
somebody else's story, but girl, it's gonna take you about a week. It's gonna be some days you're gonna be like, I gotta say it again, and then you're gonna do a playback, and you're gonna be like, I don't like the way that sound. Let me do it again, girl.
but I saw your character in you. I heard, I heard her in you. And I was saying, how does Flame make everything come alive? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I hope I can make something come alive when I get off this live. Okay, yay.
Well,
Ladies and
you
gentlemen,
got
I'm going to ask you guys to please support the new Wednesday night show at the Hollywood Laugh Factory. It's every Wednesday night. It starts at 7:30. It's called Free Voices. It is a variety show. So, but it's not for amateurs. And I'm not being shady. You
no,
know, I just, people paying $20, they really don't want to be bored to shit. And
no,
you're going to make my job harder because then I'm going to have to come in between the shows and really turn it up.
right.
Hi,
Well,
Eva. I like Eva. Eva Topria. I watch you, Eva, and with the
ooh,
long, beautiful hair and your little thongs on. What's that
ooh,
thing in your thong? What you got in there, little baby elephant? Oh,
ooh, Eva.
so the show and the energy in the room was unbelievable. If you was at the brunch in Chicago, at even the white party had a great energy, but the brunch's energy, it was something about that room that day.
Yeah,
Whatever it was, I had that same energy last night because I was cutting up and they was cutting up with me, and them folks allowed me to be Flame Monroe. That was all they
that's
did,
right.
and you know what? They had a great time. I asked the audience, "Were y'all entertained?" They erupted. That's it.
Good. But you know what? Like anybody else, I mean, a variety show. I'm looking to new talent. Uh, I'm not looking for trying to uh, at all. So, and if I'm paying, I do want to be entertained. So no, don't bring any new talent and that you just been practicing in the bathroom. And
In the kitchen,
you'll
you
get
practicing
your
in your
chance.
mama's kitchen.
Yeah, in the mirror. You're gonna get your chance,
But
but
it's
let
gonna
the
be so
chance
wonderful
come.
if it stays because Jamie the Masada, who owns the Laugh Factory, also has summer camps, comedy camps for children. Tiffany Haddish used to be a part of his comedy camp when she was a kid. He was like, Flame, I want to bring the kids when it starts up. He's going to bring the kids to do stand up. I think that's dope. I'm not going to dress the way I dress. I'm going to look like a fucking nun. I promise. I'm gonna be covered up like a Mormon.
Yeah,
But I love that it's going to show kids acceptance, and it's going to show kids that you can work in any capacity and be assured of who you are, and you can work with anybody because I present one thing, but I'm always in daddy mode. I'm gonna
yeah.
have those kids in line, and they're gonna have a good time with me.
Good. Good. No, you're definitely a good dad. And that's just who you are. Period.
I wasn't
Oh,
the other day because I was ready to throw them heifers out the window without opening it. Shit.
we all know that it comes at a price. Ain't shit easier about being a mom or a dad. And it is a lot
Or
of
both
times
of them at the
thank
same time. Shit.
right. And it is a damn thankless tank. So it just comes it just comes with it. Did nobody give a shit what happened to Carlotta James? So let's get that. Let's get
Yeah,
that.
y'all
Let's get
please order the book. I'm telling you, it's got all kind of write ups in the New York Times and everything. The story is
yeah.
incredible. James wrote the shit out this story, and I asked him, "Did you know this character?" He said, but he knew girls that were like that when he was younger because he grew up in the Bronx because that's where it's based, the Bronx, and he knew girls like that. So nobody had ever
Mhm.
shared their story, so he wanted to share their story. I said, "Oh, that is
Mhm.
dope."
Oh yeah. He definitely knows a number of girls that was their life. Definitely so.
Now you know who
Definitely.
could have been great for this part, but I don't think they could have afforded him. With was John Leguizamo. Remember he had the one man special and he dressed up like the drag queen.
Who?
John Leguizamo, he a comedian, actor, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but I'm trying to pull up his face and yeah, but make dressing up don't pull off
Yeah, but when I
how.
said when he played a character, because he did a one woman show. I mean a one man show, and he played different characters. And one of his characters was he was a drag queen. He was playing his sister or somebody, and he killed that. And he got the dialect. He got the Brooklyn dialect.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
Brooklyn, not the Bronx. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But I'm gonna get it
But he
and
got
talk
old
it.
now. If he was younger, yeah, he played in Tu Wong Fu, Jan. He was the
Okay.
Chi Chi in Tu Wong Fu. But
Okay. Got it,
but he
y'all.
got
I
too
was
old.
like,
He's too old now. If he was younger at that age back then, he could have killed that.
no, he's much too old now. But yeah, he could have did that damn thing. But still, I think that it's enough of flavor out there that enough of
I could be Puerto Rican.
opportunity.
I could be Puerto Rican. I could be Puerto
Really,
Rican.
really, you could. Really, you could.
Ooh, all y'all gotta do is put some dark hair on me. I ain't gonna look Puerto Rican though. If you put black hair on me, I look full Mexican. Full on Mexican.
But I think if you do, you can pull it off with real red or your platinum blonde. I really
Oh, the
do.
play was at the Beacon Theater in New York. Yeah, he could have killed that. Okay, y'all got me on here too long. I love you, Jan. I
Okay.
appreciate you. I'm so
I'm
glad that you
going
have
to. I
celebrated a
got,
year. And the Jan
yeah.
clan has been here with
Thank
you, and I'm
you.
sure your life
Thank you.
lessons and your battle scars from life, and your
Yeah.
tales of terror have
Yeah.
helped somebody.
Yeah. We all have helped one another. Thank you, Flame. I really do thank you. Go mail out the person lovelies because
I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna mail. I got a package to mail and a package to send. Ooh,
ooh, Lord, honey, I got to get me some nourishments in my body and get on my ritual of CNN or MSNBC.
I'm
It's a
going to give
light
me.
night.
I'm going to give me some sea moss, y'all.
You dieting again?
I'm diving in it.
That CMOS had me losing weight so
I ain't
damn
talking
much.
about that kind of sea moss. I ain't talking about that sea moss, Jane.
Ooh. You's a nasty ass.
Oh, nasty. Look, the next say nasty bitch.
Yo, nasty ass. But do you, baby? Do you?
And I'm high. Let me tell y'all something. If you have sex off edibles when you real high, oh, you talk so much shit. Cause what it does is takes away all your inhibitions. Oh, you
Inhibitions.
have no. Y'all think I talk shit on live? Fuck me. I talk
Uh-uh.
way more shit. Fuck me. I
Uh-uh.
talk plenty shit.
That's the reason I know Vanilla Thunder was taking advantage of me the way he was. Because every night, here, take another half one in, babe. Come on. And then he keep cutting his eyes over there to see if when it's kicking in. And there go my mouth, baby. There go my mouth. There go my mouth. I be
Yes,
like,
God.
come on, daddy, bring
When I
that
get
meat
real high and
in.
we doing it, when I get real high and we doing it, I turn to Steven Spielberg. I'm a full on director. Good
Yeah.
God.
I feel you, dear. I feel you. Go do what you do, and I'm getting ready to put some water on this ass and get me something to eat and climb in bed, honey.
Me, look, I'm about to give me something to eat and climb in bed, but ain't gonna be no water until the after effect. All right, I'm out, y'all. Battling
All right.
next Badger and Clan.
Love you more. Love you more. Now you know that was just doggone fun and a half. But guess what? Now y'all gotta know that I'll see y'all next Thursday. Next Thursday, Central Time, 6 o'clock. Um, order the audio. Didn't nobody give a shit what happened to Carlotta James. Get that. I gotta get it. Uh, I don't like sad, but this is a story that, like the writer said, that he told for a lot of girls in the Bronx. So do it. I love you guys more. Rocky will not be here next week either because she will be with my oldest goddaughter um, out of town that's working on her residency. But I'll be here next Thursday at 6 uh, p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, if y'all haven't had dinner, go get your asses something to eat. I love y'all more. Okay, bye. Now bye. See you later. Enough with the bye shit.